What's up, everybody? I'm going to be showing you my 6 favorite ab exercises that you can do on the Bowflex, and I'm also going to show you a 7th exercise that's on all the Bowflex training material and promotional material, and I just don't like it. I'm going to tell you why it's not a good lift. But we're going to start out with the good lifts, and that first one is your normal sit-up. So what I like to do is put my legs over the leg extension space here, and you could do sit-ups without any weight, or grab the handles, add some weight, and I've got 50 pounds on here right now. You can also do 80 pounds if those feel easy. I kind of like the 50-pound resistance. Now, you can modify your sit-up by twisting a little bit. So I'm going to show you a twisted sit-up where you touch your elbow to your other knee. And when you do a sit-up, you want to pause with your back just hovering right above the bench. You don't want to slam down and hit your head on the bench every time. You just want to stop right before you touch. So that is your sit-up. And if you really wanted to, you could do a crunch here, but I'm not counting that towards my 6. We got just one down there with the sit-up. Now, I am going to count, though, you can do leg lifts here on the Bowflex, and you can also turn this into a reverse crunch. Now, if this motion looks a little too adventurous for you, I would stick to the leg lifts. Keep your leg just floating out. And there you go. So next thing on here is going to be our trunk rotation. Now, for trunk rotation, I'm facing away from the Bowflex, and I'm going to grab the handle furthest away. And I'm going to just grab the handles. And I like to have my foot kind of braced to the foot of the Bowflex, and I'm going to twist. And as you twist, you just want to have your head follow your hands or the handles. And when you twist, you want to twist with your core and feel it in your midsection. You should not be feeling it in your arms or your shoulders. Just twist nice and smooth with your midsection here. So I'm going to do that from the other angle. I don't know if it'll come through very well. So I'm grabbing the opposite handle. As we twist. All right, so those are 3 exercises from this bottom position. Now, the lift that's on all the training material is from this middle section here, and it's a crunch. Now, for the crunch, grab your handles, put them over your shoulders, and then you're gonna just do a little crunch like this. Now, you just don't get any resistance like this. You're not bending the power rods enough to really add resistance. And one way you can add a bit more resistance is cross them over, and then bring the handles down your back a little bit, and then do a little bit of a crunch. But it just feels like you're all tangled up in the cables, and it's just a really unnatural movement. So I'm not a big fan of the crunch. But we got a few more lifts here, though, and they're going to go through our top rack here. So let me get that racked up. As I rack these up, let me just tell you about the channel a little bit. So I post weekly workout videos, and I also have a video library where I have all sorts of exercises for all the different muscle groups. So we got abs here, we've got chest, biceps, triceps, back, shoulders, whatever you're trying to hit, there's videos for it. So check those out, and you can build your own workouts, or again, follow along with mine. So anyways, our next lift here is going to be called the wood chop. And for the wood chop, what I like to do is, it's a lot like the trunk rotation. I'm going to be standing on the opposite side of the handle that I'm grabbing, and grab it with both hands, and you're going to take a wide stance And then you're going to smoothly rotate your hands. As you pull the weight down, and you can also pull the weight kind of across as well. And this, I actually kind of like this higher lift here, at least tonight. As I rotate. And I'm going to show it from the other angle real quick. So again, opposite side. And again, you want to not use your shoulders or your arms at all. Really feel it in your midsection. So you can do this out high, or you can do this kind of lower as well. And so that is the wood chop. The next lift is called the high crunch, and I actually have my seat in the wrong position for that. Let me put my seat back on here. So this is going to be a lot like the sit-up, where you put your feet through your leg extensions. Well, first you got to grab your weights. Feet through the leg extensions. And if you're still with me, then you can do kind of a crunch out here. So that is the high crunch. And finally, we have a lift here that targets your obliques, which is, it's kind of a tough muscle group to hit with the Bowflex. And this is kind of the best I found. It is a little bit awkward, I'll admit that. But you're going to grab both of the handles with one arm, and then you're going to put your other arm on top of your head, and then you're going to just bring it down. You want to be really controlled as you bring your elbow and your head and your shoulders and everything kind of down your body. And that's hitting your obliques there. You should be feeling it right here. And again, on the opposite side. All right, so those are my 6 favorite ab exercises. Thank you for watching, and please check out the rest of my channel.